Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Guild. We have Alex.
And Kylie.
And we are playing Satisfactory. We threw up a couple of videos over the weekend just to let everybody get their fill, and then decided to switch to multiplayer. So
Yay.
It's still going to be a mostly me stream. I'm going to be working on all of our new projects and everything. But Kylie's just going to be helping us out with some recipes, just doing a lot of our automation for us, and just kind of be an extra presence for us.
Yep.
So, my next thing is making the space elevator.
Okay. You need anything from me for that?
I don't think so. I'm just going to make a big platform area, and then I have all the materials for it. Got them ready at the end of the last episode.
Okay.
And oh, I am actually a little bit shy on copper wire. I'll run over there and grab that. Yep, we have a pretty good amount of iron being automated. We have some copper being automated, and our limestone turning into concrete.
Okay. Bye.
Let's see. This thing is so big.
That's what she said.
Bit. That was almost perfect. Do have to go a little bit further over in that direction.
Oh.
Yay, we have a space elevator.
Yay.
So this giant thing will take parts and just, send them up into space. And that will actually unlock tier 3 and 4 milestones for us. So you kind of have this back and forth of milestones getting you access to new machines, new parts, And then you send the parts into space and get access to the next tiers. So our big goal right now is just to get to smart plating. Hello.
Hello. Look what I learned how to do.
Nice. Oh, you just hit me?
Did I?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to emote. Ow. I guess you don't have to click to emote, and I was clicking.
So I think the
Just made
next
me punch you.
goal, now that we have the space elevator made, would be to make an assembler. And then when we're ready to start powering the assembler, we'll turn off some other machines so that we can use the power that we already have and not make more burners. We should have enough items in storage that will be pretty good to just turn stuff off and get crafting. Maybe some more rods. Rotors. Okay. Move these up at all. Hide these. Need screws. Care for a screw?
Hell yeah. So are you working on the getting everything for the smart plating?
I'm getting the assembler made. So if you
Ready
want
to
to
go?
look at the
Okay.
smart plating recipe and see what we would need overall to get 50 of them, that'd be helpful.
We need 50 reinforced iron plates and 50 rotors.
Okay. Do you want to start working on the rotors?
Sure.
Let's get another 100 screws. And sorry if I'm talking to myself.
It's fine.
Taking those. Let's turn you off. Down. While Kylie's working on rotors, I'll work on the reinforced iron plates. We're gonna need 50 of those. We could probably just use the assemblers to make these, but with such a small quantity right now, just to get everything automated to make that work, it's almost as efficient to just get it going ourselves.
Yeah.
I really like how the game has such like a good user interface for everything. Like while you're crafting, you know, they have the numbers in the parentheses of like how many of something you can craft, and you click on it and it like shows the relevant items and kind of lets you just see your what inventory you have for the recipes without having to actually go through all of your spots and be like, okay, where's this item, where's this item.
Well, don't we need to do something to be able to see ourselves, like each other on our like mini map things?
I don't think so. I could see you on my mini map.
Oh, interesting.
Or on
I
like
guess
the little
like
compass.
yeah, I can see you on the map, but I can't see you on my like top of the screen thing.
Oh, really?
Like I can see the space elevator, I can see the hub, but I don't see you.
Interesting. I don't
But
know
it's
what
fine.
it is.
It's not that big of a deal. I don't really need it.
It's like that's one thing the game doesn't have. You can't play separately. Like you know, all players in the world have the same milestones, the same, you know, space elevator to send parts up. There's only one hub in the game, so you really can't play like two different teams racing to play, you know, beat the game against each other.
Yeah.
It's all one.
That might be an interesting like game mode for them to add at some point.
Yeah. There's like an option for a second hub and, you know, a separate team. And even if it's like, hey, we're playing and 3 people want to branch off and go start their own game, they have to like start back at tier 1 and play through it all themselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, they can come over to the existing factory and grab a whole bunch of materials and, you know, have a shortcut. Or they could just like go and do their own thing and yeah. Definitely be interesting. I'm going to turn these guys off. I need some more. So we have about 24 available power. That's almost done. And so then once we're ready, I have 2 assemblers. Each already have 25 of the reinforced iron plates in them. If you just split your stack and put 25 rotors into each of them, then once we power them up, they'll just get to work making them, and it's going to take about 13 minutes, 12.5 minutes. And
okay.
we'll be able to send it up on the space elevator.
Sorry, I'm slow.
That's okay. We're still not empty. So you're empty. Let's grab. How's it going?
Good, just making screws.
Okay. You need more screws?
Just a little bit. I almost have enough.
Okay. And then I can take half and make rotors with you.
Okay.
So right click to split a stack. And then
Okay.
you just pull it off of the menu to drop it. Perfect.
Just have the screws, and then you need 125 iron rods.
Yep. You need some rods?
No, I got some. From your storage.
Didn't take too long.
Yep.
Screw.
Oop.
So I'll put mine in this one.
Okay. And it should come out the other end.
Yeah. Or they'll just stack up inside of it because it's a pretty small amount.
Yeah. I have one extra screw.
I just threw mine on the ground up there. Back load up this guy. Well, while we're waiting for those, I'm going to do a little bit of exploring. Start making my way towards the big waterfall.
Okay.
That to 5, that to 6. You could probably make some pretty fun game modes in this game. Like the floor is lava, where you have to be stepping on manufactured floors at all times. And the game just starts you with like concrete and iron plates so you can make your first foundations just to get the game going. I do have some trees. So this game is pretty generous and allows flipping through things. Six. I'm out of concrete.
Oh. No more platforms for you. I guess it just fall in the lava.
Made it pretty close to the waterfall.
Nice.
Got past the lake. So, for you, those of you watching that might not know why I'm so adamant about going over here, right up there, just past those trees, is coal. And I can make a really good coal plant up there that will give us unlimited energy, pretty much. At least we don't have to worry about fuel in the biomass burners. And then down here, there's some iron deposits. I use coal from up there. There's some limestone up there for concrete. And I make a steel plant here to produce steel. That's usually like my big project in the game, is just trying to get all that started and going. Now the long walk of shame back. Eventually, though, this road that I made will be kind of a highway for us to get from one part of our factory to the other. Anything interesting going on back at our main factory?
The plating's almost done.
Ooh.
Actually, I think I'm... Oh no, it's still going.
Yeah.
Like 16 more, so 8 more in each one.
Okay, sounds good. 2/3 of the way. One really nice thing about this game is it doesn't matter where you are. All the machines keep working. Some games like load in chunks. Minecraft is really bad for that, where if you're in one part of the game, other stuff just doesn't exist outside of that. This game, everything is still running, so, you know, say I did have a coal plant up there, and we're way over here, it's still running, it's still doing everything over there, even though we're not next to it. It's just kind of cool the way the automation works for everything. Let's see. So this is something I kind of periodically do in the game. I start just dismantling everything that we've made so far, so that once we see what like our next milestones are, what we're going to try to go after next, we can really like set up and organize a new factory that's a little bit better for our needs.
Nighttime.
Nighttime. It's bedtime.
There's a cool galaxy right above, like, right behind our space elevator.
Huh, I don't see it.
Oh, weird. It's right above the, like, rock from where I'm standing. It's slowly going down in the sky.
I just don't see it.
It's like a swirly. Weird.
Like, I just have, like, a super dark blue sky. It's a little cloudy.
I have, like, I have stars and planets and stuff. Like, over there, that looks like Jupiter.
Oh, I can barely see it. I see one that looks like Saturn with the rings, but I think it's supposed to be cloudy right now.
Interesting.
For me.
Maybe the clouds just didn't load in for me, so I see everything. I think the plating's done. Did you want to do the honors?
Sure. So there are conveyor belt entry points here, so we could just like automate sending it straight here. But especially right now, we will just do this manually. So we put 50 in, seal it up. and send it. Hi.
There it goes.
And we already see what phase 2 with the space elevator is going to be. We need 500 of the smart platings now.
Lots of plating.
Yeah. 500 of something else. And then 100 of another thing. But that should unlock our tiers 3 and 4 milestones. Let's take a look at those. We do still have some stuff in tier 2 that we'll get to eventually. Tier 3, one of the first things is coal power, which we'll select as our first milestone. We also have the vehicular transport, steel production, which is going to require coal for anyways, so we need coal power first. Improved melee combat, which we could also do first if you really wanted to. And then tier 4, advanced steel production. We start getting better miners for that. Expanded power infrastructure. This just kind of helps with... Oh yeah, they added the power towers. So I haven't played this far into the game since the update number 8. But they added power towers, which will allow you to do long distance power lines, which is pretty cool. Because right now,
yeah, that's cool.
You know, these little power lines only go so far. Like, we could barely go from that one over to our copper plant. But if, you know, you saw our road that we made going all the way over, we'd have a tower, you know, we'd have 30 towers just to get over to where I was. Just kind of annoying. So these bigger power towers just allow for a lot longer of a distance. Hypertubes, these allow us to fast travel. Basically, we just enter a tube and then it kind of jettisons us along the tube until we come out at the other side. Even faster conveyor belts, which I always like the Mark III conveyor belts because they use steel, which is actually a lot easier to make once it's set up than the reinforced iron plates. And then blueprints. We don't get too much into blueprints, but it kind of helps you create a section of factory. So I could be like, hey, I want to, you know, make a layout that's, you know, 4 of these platforms by 4 of these platforms, and it's like, okay, I have 2 buildings here and 2 buildings there, and I want to save all of that and just copy and paste. The blueprint lets you do that. But yeah.
Yeah, the blueprint stuff is really nice for like later on.
Yeah, like when you have huge factories that are just doing crazy amounts of work. But yeah, we'll still get started with coal. Which is fine because it gives us the coal generator, the ability to look for coal. And it gives us the water extraction stuff, which is necessary with coal generators because they take coal and water to, you know, produce electricity.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know about you, Kylie, but I think that's going to do it for today.
Okay.
So we were able to make the space elevator, send our first shipment up, unlock tier 3 and 4 milestones.
Yeah.
And we did a little bit of exploration.
I was just making some more screws because I feel like we can never have enough screws.
Yeah. And eventually we'll get automated screws.
Yeah.
But it will be important to kind of spend this next time really trying to get coal power going. Because we just go through our biomass so quickly, and once I have coal power, I can like power so many different machines. We're a little bit more limited with biomass. You're nodding. You hit me and then wave goodbye.
Sorry.
How do you do emojis?
Hold down T. Bye, everyone.
Bye.